Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. My name is Kanan, and today I'm joined with Henry from Henry Guitars.
Hey, nice to meet you.
And we're at 42 Gear Street. Thanks for being here, and thanks for bringing these awesome instruments. So, tell me more about your brand.
Okay, so our brand is called Henry's Music. The name Henry comes from my Czech name, which is Jindřich.
Jindřich, okay.
It's very difficult to pronounce, so Henry is much easier. And the brand started 3 years ago approximately. However, we as a family are in the industry since 1970. My father started to work in the industry, in music industry, in 1970. In 1991, he established the company, and I joined in 1998. And since then, we are mostly were the distributor for the premium brands. During that time, we distribute Fender, we distribute Gibson, we distribute really premium brands at the time. But honestly, with so many skilled people in-house, we always wanted to create something that is ours.
Right.
And that's how Henry's Music was born. So we used our know-how that we have in the music industry, and we started to create first the accessories, and then just 2 years ago we started with the guitars. And what you are holding in your hand, it's actually the second generation of the Space series, which this is just a prototype, so it's not yet in the mass production. That should start in later in September.
Okay.
Hopefully launching it in November.
Nice, cool. I mean, first glance, these guitars look incredible. And tell us about your price point, because it's a very interesting price point.
Yeah.
And I think these guitars are definitely needed in that price point. I don't see like a lot of cutting things out so that the price can fit. So tell me how you guys do this.
So it's not so complicated. However, there is a lot of work included. First, when we design an instrument, we always think about the consumer, who should play it. So our guitars are attempt to make guitars that are premium quality, but for an affordable price. So usually our guitars from the series Space, Snake, and Destiny, which are our top sellers, are going from 600 to 800 euro price point.
Yeah, it's a really good price point, definitely. So in terms of my manufacturing, do you guys manufacture the guitars in the Czech Republic or in China, or how does that go?
Yeah, so where the magic starts and where we are able to make it as a premium instrument for affordable price. If we manufacture it in Czech Republic, we just cannot match this price point.
Yeah.
It would be twice, probably 3 times more expensive.
Yeah.
So the way we do it is that we manufacture parts in China. And because I'm in industry for so long, I travel to China twice a year. I probably visited most of the manufacturers there, and I know which brands are produced where.
Right.
So we cherry-picked the best factories in China and find the best factory for pickups, find a great factory for hardware, find a great factory that makes really cool fretwork, because you probably felt it.
Totally.
Yeah. And then we put all those parts, send it to Czech Republic, assemble it in-house, and then do the whole setup by ourselves. So we have 5 luthiers who are working on our guitars, but we don't produce guitar from the wood itself from the beginning. We just have a good quality controls about the parts. We put them together and do the setup. This is allowing us to do things like the customizable setup for every consumer.
Wow.
So with the new series, we are starting this. If you are buying the guitar on our web store, we can use the string tensions that you use and make action setup based on the string tension that you use. We can block the tremolo if you like. We can do the 1 action, 2 action tremolo. So there are like several options that we can do when you are ordering the guitar with us. So it's based specifically on your requirements.
Nice. Do you use pleck, or is it mostly just?
No.
Awesome.
No pleck. That would be another. It would be probably 100 or 200 euro more.
Cool. Yeah, but I mean, these guitars play incredibly well, and I like the fact that, again, there's no like cost spared. Like we have a rosewood fingerboard on this one, which is difficult to find in that price range, and I honestly appreciate that when it comes to those kinds of things. So
how did you like the little cut on the top side of the Tele?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, you don't notice it, but it definitely feels
it's more comfortable, right? Yeah.
And maybe the Tele purists would say, no, that's going to ruin the tone. But I mean, if it's comfortable, then it's comfortable. Yeah. As long as it doesn't really mess with the aesthetic of the guitar, I think it's very cool. When does the relicing happen? Because I really like relic guitars, so
Yeah,
it'd be cool to know.
it happens in the factory in Asia.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
And it's done there based on there is a special process for doing this, so the relicing is almost the same for every guitar. So
Okay.
what you see is what you get.
Okay, cool. That's interesting. So basically, like a lot of companies boast that they have quality check, but on top of quality check, you technically assemble the guitars. So
That's the quality check itself, but we also have a quality check in China. So
Okay.
there is, before it's sent to us, there is one quality check by our people. Then it's sent to us. It's like not super strict as it is in-house.
Yeah, right.
So in-house we look for really tiny details, and we discard everything that doesn't fit, or we then can use it as a base stock or repurpose it or whatever. Yeah.
That's awesome. I think that's pretty unique in the industry. I don't. Well, at least personally, I haven't heard about a company that does that kind of thing, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what kind of other models do you guys have, except for?
So this Teles are the series called the Space. Names are the space objects. So there's a comet, dust, or a planet, and other nice names. Then we have two Strat series. One is called the Snake series, which is like a modern take of the Strat. So from Paulonia body, there's HSS configuration, and for the new model, for the new line that will be launched in November, we have a splittable humbucker.
Okay.
And we did some nice touches that were based on the feedback from the consumers that we gathered in the last 6 months.
I'm guessing one of that is the headstock design as well, right?
That took us a long time.
Yeah.
To be honest, 6 months of a lot of work, a lot of attempts.
I think it's worth it though. I think it was definitely worth it.
I feel really happy about it as well. Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow. It's awesome. I really like the indentation on it. It looks even more premium than it's awesome. I really like it. So it's also interesting to hear how, for example, affordable brands also take 6 months to take a decision on how the headstock looks like.
This was the most difficult project we had, to be honest.
Cool.
But it's worth it. I agree with you. For the Strat, it's also really... Honestly, I was very hesitant about this shape for the Tele.
Okay.
And my colleague, GC, he insisted. I said, okay, you are probably right. And he was absolutely right. The final result is just amazing.
It's really cool. Yeah. And you mentioned Paulonia.
Yeah.
Paulonia, not a lot of builders use that, because back in I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, Paulonia was like this really high-end kind of wood that no one else used, and now all of a sudden we see it in those guitars. But I think it's a very sustainable wood as well, right?
It grows fast, which means it's sustainable, and also it's very light, which is very nice. So when you...
This is also Paulonia?
Yeah, this is Paulonia.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if the Strat is like 2.9 kilo, which is pretty cool with locking tuners. You know, it's like a heavy stuff on there, but cool. It offsets with a light wood.
Awesome. Well, that sounds really good. So what's next for Henry's Guitars?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of projects in mind. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it right now, but right now we focus on the new series and on the launch of new series to finalize everything and to get everything right to your hands and to hands of our YouTubers. And then finally to the consumer hands. Hopefully we manage it early November.
Awesome.
And definitely you will be able to see it in the Guitar Summit. We should have more samples there.
Awesome.
So it will be available there to see.
Nice. Yeah,
and the next year there will be one project we really work hard on right now, which I think I can talk about right now. It will be something that we call the semi-custom shop, which we would like to make more options for you as a players. Somebody don't want a C-shaped neck, somebody wants a different radius. So we will try to get a different types of necks, different configuration of necks, and be able to put it together based on your specification and preferences. Nice. But it's tricky thing to do, so we're still working on it.
Cool. I mean, the fact that you kind of assemble the guitars in the Czech Republic allows you to do that kind of thing, which is pretty cool and unique. Awesome. It sounds very promising, but to be honest, even if it was just these guitars, I think it's a great addition to the market. So Really, really, really good job.
Thank you. Thanks.
Awesome. I hope to meet you at Guitar Summit.
Yeah,
maybe.
definitely.
I'm not sure if I'm coming, but if I do, I'll definitely stop by and say hello.
Well, you are invited to come to Czech Republic. It's not that far away.
It's not that far away. That's true. That's
we
true.
can do something there.
And the trip to Prague is long overdue. So my wife will also be happy about
Cool.
that. Cool.
Let's do that.
Awesome. Man, thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me about your guitars. I think we're going to end this video right here. And thank you to Henning Pauli for hosting this
Absolutely.
event.
Henning, you rules.
Thanks to the team for all the effort they put in. Thanks to Soma Cable for providing us cables and keeping us connected.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, again, thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to catch you with the next one. Until then, stay safe and have a good one.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.